Hello everybody, Sam here, and today I'll be doing the vinyl tag. So let's get started. So, first question is a discovery I made in 2020. A discovery I made in 2020 was Brian Eno. Now, Brian Eno is an influential musician, coiner of the term ambient music, and it made my year oh so better and oh so calming, especially in these times, just to listen to some Brian Eno, some ambient. Even his non-ambient works are great. I recommend it if you haven't listened to him. Even if you have listened to him, dive a little bit deeper into his discography, and you might find something else you like. The next one is a quarantine buy. So I bought this when everything was shut down for the first time. I bought it on a local store's website. It's On the Road to Freedom. Alvin Lee and Nylon Lefebvre. I don't know how to say his name, but this is really Mylon Lefebvre. I'm gonna stop saying that now. But he's a soul singer. He doesn't have much discography or much information about him online. But Alvin Lee is a great guitarist for 10 years after. And this album is just really good. You know, just two dudes walking in the forest. I saw it, I was browsing online, I saw it, digging the digital crates, and I saw this, and I was like, I have to get it, it's Alvin Lee. I have, like, most every 10 Years After album, so I gotta get this, and it doesn't disappoint. Next up is a box set. Well, next up is actually a LP you want to find. There are no LPs I want to find. I just have, I have most of what I want. What I find, I usually just find on the way. Maybe I'd say some Yes albums, some Genesis albums. Finding Genesis's first album is gonna be tricky where I am at. But box set, David Gilmour, Live at Pompeii. Beautiful, beautiful music. Nice packaging. It comes with a little booklet. Here it is. It's the floppy one. But excellent. You can tell by just the track listing that's going to be good. 5 a.m. Rattle That Lock, Faces of Stone. What Do You Want From Me? It's good. It's a compendium of Dave Gilmour and some great Pink Floyd work, so I'd recommend it. And next one, a concept album. This is on the opposite side of the Pink Floyd spectrum. Roger Waters, Amused to Death. Now, this is the Analog Productions repressing, and it's just watching TV. 3 Wishes, It's a Miracle, Amused to Death. This is just what God wants. It's just a fantastic album, and it sounds amazing. It's one of those albums that do sound. It's just great. It's a great concept album. It's like a lyrical movie. Roger Waters takes you on this trip, and you just don't want to get off. It's dark, twisted. Next up is an album where the band changed directions. Now, this is 90125. Yeah, did I get those numbers right? Yeah, I did. So it's just solid. Owner of a Lonely Heart. Hold On, It Can Happen. Changes. All just A-side. This is a powerful A-side. B-side's good too. I got this one for $11. And it's one of the best sounding albums in my collection. It's in charge. Whenever you listen to it, you're like, wow, really? Owner of a Lonely Heart can sound that good? It's pop from a prog rock band. It's done right. Next up is a comp album. No, it's a white label. I don't have a white label promo. After that's comp album. I don't have a white label promo of anything. I have promos, but no white labels. So, comp album is Best of Alan Parsons Project. I Wouldn't Want to Be Like You, Eye in the Sky, Games People Play. Oh, Psychobabble, Old and Wise. This is. It's called the Best of Alan Parsons Project for a reason. It's good. It's good. If you like Alan Parsons Project, listen to it. If you've never heard of him, listen to it. Next album is an album with a story. So this is an album I saw when I haven't listened to it. I saw it at a thrift shop. I was like, I don't know about it. I decided to listen to it when I got home. Amazing album. It's an album now I can turn to whenever I feel down. Whenever I feel depressed, I can listen to this album and it'll make me feel a bit better. It's Sunflower, the Beach Boys. And this is a copy from my local shop because it was a bit too much of that antique store. The thrift store, thrift mall, antique mall, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit too much there. I ended up paying more for it at my local shop, but this is pristine copy. This is just excellent. Deirdre, Our Sweet Love, Forever is on this album. It's just a great album. If you are critical of the Beach Boys, this isn't their surf stuff. This is more folky. Even All I Want to Do, that sounds like a bedroom pop song. Next up is a Common and Uncommon album. Common, Abbey Road. I see Abbey Road everywhere, usually the re-release, sometimes the original. And it's just coming up. There's not much to say. It's Beatles' last studio endeavor together. And the first is going off now. Sorry about that. But it's just all album. And throw that away. For their hard to find album, Ronnie James Dio's first his non-doo-wop band. His first band was a doo-wop band. But this is his non-doo-wop band. His first real rock band. Psychedelic blues rock. It's fantastic. I don't know why more people don't talk about it. Hoochie Coochie Lady, First Avenue. First Avenue is a great song. Gambler, Gambler. Ooh. It's just... Ronnie James Dio isn't even attributed to as Dio. Just a Ronnie Padavona. Bass and vocals. See? It's just an excellent album. Hard to find. I got this one on Discogs because can't find it locally anywhere. Next up is an EP. I had to go with King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, Willoughby's Beach. Yeah, that's just one of the only EPs I have, and it's King Gizzard. Danger Money is a good song. That's all I really remember from it, but give this one a listen. It's a good album. You'll feel like this guy does. See him drowning? See him getting sucked up? See him sinking? That's how you'll feel. You'll feel like that. Next up, girl group. I don't have any girl groups. I just don't have any all girl groups. I have Heart. Heart's not really a girl group. There are guys in there. Yeah, so next up is an album cover I love. Bit generic here, going with Dark Side of the Moon. But I own 4 copies of this album. They're just the album. It's so simplistic. It just works so well. It's the Mophie pressing, if you can't tell. It's an excellent album. It's an excellent album. Especially the Mophie version. It's worth the price of admission. Next up, we have album that you listen to the most. According to Spotify, we've got another King Gizzard here. Paper Mache Dream Balloon. Their poppy, acoustic, folky album. I just can't get enough. Just look at the cover. The cover tells you all you need to know. That it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be fun, cool, just overall great. I implore you to listen to this album if you haven't already. Next up is an album you had to get an OG copy of. I don't really have one. If I do, it had to be Alf, because Alf had only like that one pressing, basically. But no, not really. I'm not really a guy who gets OG pressings and stuff. I get what I find. Next up, though, last album you purchased, it's probably Green River by Creedence. I haven't listened to it yet. I know Bad Moon Rising, Green River off of it. But I'm just starting to get some Creedence stuff. Just looking to the wall. I don't have any Creedence on the wall. I do have more Creedence in my listen to bin, though. But yeah, like, not much to say about this one. Just the last one I bought. Next up is an album they don't get. This is an album nobody gets, I feel, for the most part. Trout Mask Replica. Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band. This is the album I show people who are like, I'll listen to anything. I like anything. You do not like anything. You will be mystified, you will be confused, you'll be confounded when you hear this album. You don't like everything. And it's not for everyone. It's an album most people don't get. You get. This is the price of admission right here. Captain Beefheart and his magic band. Look at these weirdos. Look at them. That's what you're in for. You're in for the weird when it comes to that album. Punk album, or the closest thing you have to it. I couldn't pick just one of their albums, so I picked two. Tropical Fuckstorm. Hope I don't get demonetized. I'm not even monetized to begin with. But Tropical Fuckstorm is just outstanding. I can't put in the words. Actually, I can. Tropical Fuckstorm is Tropical Fuckstorm. Just, it is the album covers. You get what you pay for, really. There's some cool pressings, actually, of this. Here. I'm pretty sure this is the... Yeah, this is green. This is like a transparent green color. The other one's pink. I realized I missed a question, so I'm going to answer that one right now. An album that needs a vinyl pressing, because I didn't have it in my stack, it was separate. Rick Wright's Broken China needs a vinyl pressing. It only has one CD pressing, basically. 1996 album, The Heart of Pink Floyd, Rick Wright. It's a beautiful album about suffering depression. It just needs a vinyl release. And last up is my favorite 2020 reissue. It goes to Mild Orange Foreplay. Now, only 250 of these were released, so it's not a mass reissue. I wish they were mass reissuing these, because it is a fantastic album. It's psyche, pop, jazzy. I got this one signed by the band. They're a New Zealand band. This one is the cream-colored third pressing. I want a orange first pressing, but those are far and few between. Yeah, but it's just an excellent album. My favorite song on this is probably Where Are We Now? Or Some Feeling. It's one of those albums that really speak to me, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's my video. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.